What's going on, everybody? It's Myrustre coming at you live with a brand new Madden 18 video. So Madden 18 is just around the corner and EA has dropped some news about the game mechanics. I might make two videos because I want to just talk about the game mechanics in this video. They also dropped some news about Ultimate Team, which I will cover in another video. And before we get started, I want to let you know there is an article that EA did post, so check it out in the description below. I will leave the link. But let's just get started. Jumping straight into it, I just want to talk about the one thing Madden's not bringing back this year, and that is cross-manning. For those of you who do not know what cross-manning is, it's basically you will take a player from one side of the field and man him up on the receiver on the other side of the field, hence the name cross-man. And basically how it will work is that if that receiver ran a post route or an in route or a drag route, the corner or the linebacker will meet him halfway and either pick it off or get you at least a swat. So basically what Madden is doing to counter this is make it so you can only man up with the person on the side of your field. So say you have a linebacker on the right side and a corner on the right side. This means you cannot man him up to someone across the field. The person has to be on his side of the field. And to me, this is big news. Like, cross-manning is what everybody to their mamas does in Madden 17. Nobody isn't cross-manning. Like, everybody knows what it is. There's only a few select people who don't know what cross-manning is. And the people who don't know what it is and how to stop it are at a big disadvantage. I feel like cross-manning is a great way to run a defense. Like, if you run cover 2 and you know your opponent's running a post route, you'll just cross-man so the post won't be open. You can take a user and cover someone else. Because if you don't cover the post route, it will be wide open in the middle of the field, leading to touchdowns. So if you cross-man, you could take the user, and instead of checking the post route, you could check like a drag route or something, and then the cross-manning person or the corner or the linebacker can check the post instead for you, and you can come down and, you know, check a drag route or something. I understand why Madden is taking out the game because it is cheesy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you can run crossman the whole game and suffer no consequences. That's what people usually do. Just run crossman the whole game. Crossman their safeties and the corners the whole game, and you can't stop it because everybody will be covered. You would think something's open, you throw it and it's a pick. So I understand why they're taking it out. It's totally reasonable, but I feel like they're going overboard with it. Maybe make it so only corners can cross-man, or make it so you can only cross-man maybe a slot receiver, not the wideout receiver. I don't know. I feel like taking the whole thing out the game is a bit overreaching. It is going to change play styles. Like, people are going to have to relearn Madden all over again just because they took this thing out. Next gameplay mechanic I want to talk about is the new blocking schematic. So basically what they're doing now, you could take your defensive lineman and choose who you want to block. So say you know the middle linebacker is about to come down for a blitz, so you can take your center and tell him to block the middle linebacker to pick up the blitz. This is a great idea. Like, this is basic football. That's how people run offenses. Like, if you know a blitz is coming, you'll tell your lineman to go block that person and just to stop the rush. However, there are some backlashes to this. So say you told your center to block a linebacker, right? And say the linebacker fixed the blitz. That means whoever the center was actually supposed to block is coming down free and you're getting smacked. So I want to see how that's going to work. People might make mistakes. Personally, I'll probably never use this feature, maybe once in a while, because I'm really bad at deciding where the blitz is coming from. Like, so I just let my linemen do what they do and just try to like throw a quick pass or some shit like that. So I probably won't even touch this feature. And now let's just talk about the biggest glitch that pisses everybody off, the fucking swerve glitch. Oh my Jesus. Those of you who do not know what the swerve glitch is, it's basically someone will tell the receiver to do a streak or a fly route, and while the ball is thrown, they'll take that receiver and swerve them. Basically, and the receiver will always catch the ball. Like, if they actually get the timing right, the receiver will catch the ball. It's a guaranteed catch. The problem with it was because the corner was not playing the ball. The corner was playing the receiver. So he would move out, and the receiver would quickly come in, making him wide open. Basically, what they're doing in Madden 18 is making it so the corner actually plays the ball instead of receiver. So even if your receiver swerve, the corner is following the ball. He's not gonna follow the receiver, so the swerve glitch just isn't gonna work. Thank God that shit is gone. I don't know how we played a whole Madden and it was never patched. Like, I seem like EA didn't even care. They knew about it because they're changing it this year, so they knew about it the whole year, but they didn't do shit about it. So I'm just glad to see that shit is gone. We don't have to deal with that shit no more. Now let's talk about something that might either piss you off or make you happy. Personally, I don't know why they're putting this in the game, but they have off-ball injuries. So basically, for the last year's of Madden, the past Maddens, so how injuries would work is that the players involved in the play would be the ones to get injured, but now you have off-ball injuries. So basically, if your opponent ran the ball and your linebacker made a tackle, your corner could get injured because, I don't know, he got clipped by a lineman and twisted his ankle. This is crazy. I know it is realistic, it's what happens in football, but it's not for Madden. I feel as if it's gonna piss people off. So say you're just playing, you know, your average defense, and out of nowhere your best player, who wasn't even involved in the play, was nowhere in the box, gets injured and you lost it for the rest of the game. Like, how would you feel? Like, I think it's a bad idea. But I do know that they have different kind of game modes, like arcade mode, they have competitive mode, and one more mode I'm not sure about. I think this applies to the competitive mode. I don't know if this is an Ultimate Team. I don't know if there's going to be an online gameplay, but I do know it's in the game. That's all I know. All I know is in the game. Now, this for all my niggas who like to use their linebacker, bro. You guys are in for it. There is no more ball hawking. You know what I'm talking about. You're probably one of them. The niggas who just hold triangle the whole play and just run around the field hoping to get a pick. Now you have to time it. So let's say you just hold triangle the whole play and the pick comes your way. You're most likely gonna drop it. Like 9 times out of 10 you're dropping the ball because now you gotta time it. I don't know how this time is gonna work. I believe it might be like, I think there might be like a green flash or a quick time event telling you to press triangle when you can catch the pick. But I know if you hold it for the whole entire duration of the play, you're not gonna catch it, or your chance of catching is pretty low. I think this helps because now it takes a little more skill to use it, because like what I've seen in Madden 17 is that anybody can use it. Anybody can just walk around and hold the triangle button and catch a pick. That's what I've seen. But I feel like now you have to time it. You have to be in position, because now you just can't catch picks when you're nowhere near the receiver. You actually got to be near the receiver, be in position to catch this pick. So I think using it now is going to take a little more skill. That's what I like to see. I like to see a Madden game with more skill, not more, luck. Not more luck-based shit happening and you lose off some bullshit. Like, now you have to be good in order to win some games this year. Last thing I really want to talk about is the hit stick mechanic. They changed it up completely. So basically you can't hit stick with square no more. I didn't even know you could do that, to be honest. I played Madden 17, I always used the the R stick. I always used that. I never used the square button. But apparently a lot of people did, and people thought it was cheesy. People thought it's just press square and win. Honestly, Madden 17's hit stick mechanic was kind of shitty. Like, you would hit stick and completely miss. It seems like now how the hit stick works is like, if you flick the hit stick down, you're gonna do a low tackle. If you flick it up, you're gonna do like a high-ended tackle. What they do emphasize in the article is a high risk, high reward. So I feel like you can't just run around and start hit sticking niggas and try to get a fumble. Now you gotta time it. You gotta be in the right position at the right angle, and you have choices too. You can hit stick low, you can hit stick up. I think if you do it correctly, it's a higher chance of a fumble this year. We're just gonna see how that works. I hope it's not OP. I hope it's not easy to do, because like I said earlier, they did say it's high risk, high reward. So I feel like it's gonna take a little more skill to do. So you probably won't see people doing it a lot, and people just go for the secure tackle. But we're just gonna have to see that. I'm not gonna make no judgments. Just gonna see when the game comes out. And that sums up everything I want to say about this, y'all. I can't wait till Madden 18 comes out. I'm gonna play that shit all day, give y'all gameplay. I might even live stream. So leave your opinions and all your comments in the comment section below. Leave a like if you like this video. So be on the lookout for my next video. I will be going over the Ultimate Team and all the news we have about that. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.